Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Hayes, and welcome back to 5 Talk Street. Well, most of us don't really think much about where our water comes from or how it's processed. But my next guest, Chad Lawrence, is the communications manager for the Tarrant Regional Water District, and they're the supplier for people living and working in Tarrant County. And he's here to tell us about a reverse litter program that's very important and vital to keeping our water resources clean. Chad, what a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's talk about 10 on Tuesday first, because I've heard the spots. As soon as you said 10 on Tuesday, it just really catches my attention. I've heard the spots. They seem remarkably effective, but tell us what the message is.
Well, the idea with 10 on Tuesday is to create an actionable item that people can do in their homes, they can do at church, at work. It's a simple act of picking up 10 pieces of trash every Tuesday. And if you do that, you do the math on that, we have 1,000 people that pick up 10 pieces of trash every week out of the year. It could add up to over 500,000 pieces of trash off of our streets.
Absolutely. Why is it important for us to keep our community clean, Chad?
Well, I think first off, it's a pride thing. People, like to live in nice, clean communities. But for us, our initiative is making sure that trash doesn't make its way to our waterways where we get our water supply.
Right, and that is the key, because it's very difficult to keep it out.
Absolutely, and we have some great partners with the city of Fort Worth, Dallas, Arlington, Mansfield, and Denton, who all recognize how important this issue is. Across the country, every year, there's billions spent on picking up trash and litter, and they incur those costs in their communities as well. And eventually it ends up in a storm drain and into one of our rivers or lakes.
Right, here we see some of the volunteers. Just picking up litter, just taking the time out to care a little bit about our community.
Right. We have lake events every year where we have people pick up trash along the Trinity River, and it's amazing to see the pride and the commitment of these people that come out and spend a Saturday picking up trash and how important it is to them, and they really make a huge difference in what we do.
Yeah, and it really can change the way a neighborhood looks too if you just stop and clean up the trash.
Right, it makes you think twice about maybe throwing the empty can in the back of your truck, or letting the Snickers wrapper blow out of the side of the thing. But I think we're starting to get the message across. People understand that litter is everybody's problem, and wherever you go, at work, home, you're going to see it. So.
Right. So reduce, reuse, recycle. I mean, key points that everyone can participate in. You don't even have to bend over to do those things.
Right. It's very simple. I mean, we've even initiated it at work. We go out and we ride on the river and we pick up trash in our office. And what we want to do is we also want to get people to pledge through our website that they will themselves take the pledge to take up 10 pieces of trash every Tuesday. Right.
And this is a regional campaign, but wow, I wouldn't be surprised if this spread out throughout the entire state.
Yeah, there's been a lot of interest in it. We see that people are very interested in the litter problem and solutions, and we think this is a good solution. And we're excited to be a part of it and have the partners that we do that are making it happen.
Right, and you know what, being conscious about your community and your water resources are so vital, because we see water wars going on across the country with people fighting for water systems and the rights to them. If you have the resource, you need to take care of it.
Right, absolutely, and that's our business. That's what we do at the Water District. So we know how important water is. It's like gold, and in the future, where we get our water is going to be very important. And it's also important to make sure that we're keeping that water clean, the water that we do have in it right now.
Right, and it's important that young people understand that message as well, because you know what, they're going to be our future leaders and the future stewards of the community.
Right, and it's funny. I say this all the time. The kids are the ones who impact the parents and change the behaviors. Kids you can mold, and I know my kids guilt me on all kinds of things, and so we really focus our message on kids, because they are the ones that want to make a difference. You can see that they want to do something.
All right, they're energetic, they're out there, and everything that you have going on, you can include the kids in. Everything's family friendly and family based.
Yep, absolutely. We are having all kinds of events. Just this past weekend we were partnered up with the Downtown Fort Worth Inc., and we picked up trash after the Parade of Lights, and it was a huge success. Picked up over a ton of trash that would have been left on the streets after the parade, and just some of the video that we've seen here, that the kids really were getting into it, and the parents, and handing the bags forward, and we had a truck coming through after Santa to pick it up. It was an awesome experience.
Wow, and a great feeling as well, too. I think that's the part of it is you can see the results instantly.
Absolutely. just talking to people that seen the streets after the past parade of lights, that maybe people left too much trash, and it really made a difference this year. And so we were glad to be a part of that.
Absolutely. All right, Chad. Well, best of luck on the campaign. I think it's awesome. I tell you, I hear the spots, and my attention perks right up. So you guys are on the right track.
Well, we'll look forward to you signing up for year 10 on Tuesday.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do
Good
it,
deal.
Chad. Thanks so much. Well, thanks again for tuning in to 5 Talk Street. I'm Mark Hayes. Happy holidays. We'll catch you next time.